Welcome back to our presentation on the college search process. This session is going to cover the timeline from junior to senior year. So the first question is, what should you be doing now this year? I can tell you junior year is really the year of heavy lifting. This is when you're going to be taking your next level of courses in terms of rigor. This is when you're going to be researching colleges by using Naviance, by meeting with reps online right now and hopefully in person if we get an opportunity to do that. You're going to be researching on the websites to find opportunities and matches for your GPA and your middle 50% and all the things we've talked about in previous sessions. What you should know is that the colleges you'll be applying to, you will be applying to in the fall, not the end of senior year. A lot of students think they have all year next year to do this, but most of you will be applying in the October timeframe. Many colleges have deadlines of November 1st, so it's very common that applications will be completed in the October timeframe. So what schools will look at is your transcript from the first 3 years. So junior year, being the closest to the time that you're being admitted, will be the most important for colleges to see. So we want to make sure that you are prepared for that time, not thinking I've got all the way through this year and next year to get this done. So you're going to be visiting those campuses, meeting with the reps. If you don't remember how to sign up for college visits, you can go on the LT website or on the Canvas page that your counselors have provided, and the instructions are there, as well as utilizing Naviance for the college search page, how the college pages give you information about admissions, about testing, deadlines, requirements, etc. You're also going to be preparing for standardized tests in the fall or the spring. We do have test prep available, and you would sign up through the testing office for those tests. You're going to be meeting with your counselor individually, perhaps even in groups, hopefully not just by Zoom. Once we resume, we'll be able to get to see you in the College Center as well. You're also going to be spending some time in November, December, reviewing the classes that you've taken, the grades you're getting, and your credit checks, because the junior grades are going to be the most important to colleges. You're also going to look at your grades and the courses that you've taken in preparation for your senior year classes. This is where you're going to check out college admission requirements. For instance, many colleges want 2 years of the same foreign language as a minimum requirement. There are a number that do not. As a matter of fact, if you want to know which of our state universities require foreign language, you can go into the links on the homepage of Naviance, and I have 12 Reasons to Stay in Illinois, which gives all the admissions requirements for our state universities here in Illinois. You may also need to know that when colleges say they want 3 years of math, they're talking about college prep math at Algebra 1, Algebra 2, and Geometry as a minimum. So those are the kinds of requirements that you need to look for. You should know that Indiana wants more than 3 years of math. They want 3.5 as a minimum. There are certain majors, such as engineering, that often require more math or a higher level of math completed by the senior year. So it's really important to start looking at your grades, the courses that you're taking, and check those against the admission requirements to make sure that you're not deficient when you're going to apply. In April, we will have another group guidance, hopefully in person. We're going to introduce you to the Common Application, which is one application that you can use to submit to several colleges. We're going to go over a summer to-do list. You'll be completing, or at least starting, a student self-evaluation that'll help your counselor in the fall write a letter for you for colleges. So during the spring and summer, you'll take the SAT, of course, here at LT in the spring. By the end of the year, you should start considering essay topics. We will introduce you to the prompts that Common App will provide, and you can start brainstorming some essay topics and working on that essay over the summer. You should be finalizing your college list. So by the end of this year, once you've gotten an opportunity to explore schools and look them over and identify which ones you think are going to be the best fit for you, that is when you will finalize that list of 9 to 10 schools so that you can get ready to apply in the fall. That way you can look over those applications in the summer, see if they require an essay, see if they're going to require other documents like a counselor recommendation or a teacher recommendation, so you're prepared to move ahead in the fall. Certainly, this is a process where we want you talking with your parents on a regular basis, discussing what you think is best for you and your family, but you have to drive the process. We want parents there to support you, to discuss those important aspects of the final college selection and application, but you are the one that's writing the applications. You are the one that is making the decisions on where you will apply and under what time frame. We do have resources available for juniors and seniors at North Campus. When our college center is open, once we're back to seeing people, we are there from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. We can help you with Naviance things. Generally, college reps, when they come, do come to our office. So when that resumes, if we do get to resume them in the spring, they may be held at our office. They may still be virtual, I'm not sure. By next fall, they will be back in our office, I hope. When we offer workshops, the workshops will be offered on Naviance. And also you might go back and look at some of the career information in Naviance, some of the inventories that you took to give you a little bit of direction, especially if you're not sure which career area or major you would like to focus on. Certainly use our College Center website on the LT website. There's lots of information there about colleges, about how to apply, about the Common App, and about financial aid and other things, as well as our college news and scholarship packet. I hope you've already been using that, but the packet, as we call it, contains information that's going on currently on college campuses where they're offering special opportunities, scholarships, tours, all kinds of anything happening on campuses will be in that packet. And of course, most of the scholarships there focus on seniors, but you can start looking at the packet this year to see which ones you might be eligible for next year. Our bulletin boards out in our hallway are also there to provide a lot of information for you. And once we resume visits, you should know that the military are available the second and fourth Tuesdays. They're outside the cafeteria. They are not allowed to approach you, but you can approach them with any information. Since we are now in a different situation, they are posting those meetings on our College Visit website, so you can go in through Naviance and sign up for those opportunities until we can resume our in-person visits. Lots of other additional resources that you could utilize. Certainly there are lots of good guidebooks. We do have them in the College Center, and by the way, when we come back, you are eligible to come into the College Center and use the resources even during this time, during the pandemic time. We do have some students who can come down when they need specific help with the applications or finding something. But you can also find the FIS guide, insider's guides, college finders, other kinds of reviews of colleges in our College Center, but also you can get inexpensive versions on Amazon. Maybe get last year's version and you can look at how colleges are rated. There are also a number of online sites that you can use. And then finally, we certainly want to make sure that you're taking advantage of Naviance, our web-based resource that has everything with college and career planning. It's specific to LT, so use those scattergrams and look at those middle 50% and compare yourself once you add those colleges to colleges I'm thinking about. so that you can make sure that you're getting a good and accurate list. Thank you. Again, contact counselors or myself if you have any questions, and thank you for listening.